Hey guys, Aqua Duelist here. Before jumping into this video, I wanted to apologize about yesterday's video. I feel like it wasn't the best. I was feeling pretty sick when I was shooting it, and I kind of tried to hide that, but I wanted to apologize. I feel like it wasn't the best quality I could have done, and I'm sorry about that. Today we're going to look at the Thunder Dragons, essentially how to counter them, with Colossus and Titan being very problematic right now. There's a bunch of counters. Some of them are like, oh, these are the more popular things to essentially, hey, this is what I thought of that works and can counter them. But, so essentially this is everything I could just kind of come up with. And we're going to use TCGplayer today, guys, to kind of give you guys a price guide too. Without further ado, let's jump into this. If you don't know what they do, the Thunder Dragon boss monsters do. Colossus is a a mistake on legs, and Titan essentially allows you to just blow up stuff on the field. And they both have built-in protection. So with that being said, looking at our cards, I honestly feel like the best card to counter these guys is to play Dimensional Barrier, and just call out Fusion, because then the Thunder Dragon deck kind of can't really do much at that point. It just kind of fizzles. But we have the secrets from Invasion Vengeance going for about roughly around $8 to $9. And then we have the secrets from the Megatins for about $5. And then we have the commons from the Cyberse Link structure deck for about roughly going for in between $1.50 to $2. And with this, I do want to mention a card worth playing, because it's like essentially playing 6-dimensional barriers is Trap Trick. This is a new card that came out in Soul Fusion. It is a secret rare, and right now it's currently at $12. Its effect is you banish one normal trap card from your deck, except Trap Trick, and if you do, set one card with the same name as that card from your deck. It can be activated this turn. For us this turn, after this card resolves, you can only activate one trap card. And you can only activate one Trap Trick per turn. So essentially, you essentially thin out your deck, you banish one, and then you set one. So essentially, if you draw this, it's a guarantee you're going to have that Dimensional Barrier. And since you're getting 2 cards out of the deck thing's pretty nice. That's kind of like a plus I see on this card. But essentially, running three of this and 3-dimensional barrier, it's essentially like playing 6 of them. And now this card is also a normal trap card, and if you pay attention to my deck profiles, you guys can see this is kind of a staple card for me. And the card is Storing Mirror Force. It is just really strong competitively in Link format. And it returns, essentially, whenever your opponent attacks, you just return all the monsters to your opponent's hand. We have the secret rare from Clash of Rebellion for about 12, or for about 13. The golds are going for about 4. And then both common prints are going for about $1. So again, like Dimensional Barrier, these do have a budget print, or more of a budget-friendly printing as commons. So we're gonna look at the next card, and this one's been kind of hyped. And I honestly feel like it's an okay counter, but I feel like it's not the best alone. And that is Book of Eclipse. It's a quick play spell, and you just essentially flip all your opponent's monsters face down. And try to destroy them while they're face down, and then Because if you don't, at the end of the turn, whenever they flip face back up, your opponent gets to draw a card for each monster flip face back up. So we have the Astral Pack 8 Super for about 10, and we have the 2 commons for about $1. This did actually have a Shatter Foil, which is kind of getting expensive. There's a few that are lightly played, going for $1. Was this about roughly around $1.70, and then the card instantly just shoots up to about $4. And the reason why I say this isn't like the best, I feel like it's not the best card alone, is because yes, you do flip your opponent's monsters face down, and it does shut off that Colossus effect, which is more the problematic card. You do need to you do want to run over your opponent's stuff, and I feel like Titan is just too big. Unless your opponent has like a full board, what you would run, I would say you should run with this card is Invoked Purgatrio, which, if you don't know what that does, because I know this card hasn't received a lot of play lately, it gains 200 attack for each monster your opponent controls. It can attack all your opponent's monsters, and if it battles a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. So pretty nice for clearing boards when comboed with Book of Eclipse. As Book of Eclipse, just stand alone, it's an okay card, I feel like, but again, it's more just hyped right now. I feel like it's not exactly the best option alone. But moving on, we have Forbidden Chalice, and this is good going first or second. And you have this card's had quite a bit of printings. We have the Ultra for about 10, and then the Gold for about 3, and then after that, it's mainly commons, and we have a Star Foil and Shatter Foils, or a Star Foil. Shatter Foil and Mosaic Rare for about $1.50, and the commons just go for literally as low as like 25 cents, or 25-50 cents. We have we have some that are actually going for about 10, so very budget. And also with this card, I do want to mention there's a new card that came out that supports the forbidden quick play spells like Chalice, Lance, Scripture, those guys, and it is Condemned Witch. It's a secret rare from Soul Fusion, and it's only about slightly over $3.50 a piece. Definitely worth picking up. And its effect is when this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 forbidden quick play spell from your deck to your hand. During your opponent's main phase, its quick effect, you contribute this card, special summon 1 level 4 fairy monster from your deck, except Condemned Witch. You can only use each effect of Condemned Witch once per turn. So, it does have some nice utility. It's got 100 attack, 2,000 defense. So with this, you essentially can play it, get that Forbidden Chalice, and then set that, and then if you want to be trolly, you could, if you have a Honest in your hand, you could search another Honest with this, and then special summon it. So that's a guaranteed, you're getting over, or you're getting over that Colossus, and because Chalice negates its effects, it can't protect itself, which is pretty nice. I mean, it's very funny and very trolly, and it's actually not terrible either. Definitely, I feel like a really good option here. So moving on, we're going to also look at Kaijus, because Kaijus have always been a good outing to pretty much anything. You have obviously Gamma Seals are still $6. And after that, we have the OTS, the other OTS OTS kaijus for about $4. What you gonna call it? Yeah, we're seeing Jizukiru also going around that $3 to $4 mark. And then Radion's also around 3. The lowest ones being common, or not common, rare Kumunguses and Gardalas for roughly a little over $1. Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaijus, he's about $1.50, $2. There's just a lot of different options here with Kaijus, and some of them are relatively pretty cheap. I mean, just looking through it all, you have a huge range of like dollar to essentially like $6 or a little over 6 to 7. And then with this, you also do have spear mode. Put that in wrong. Which it does take your normal summon, which does suck. I'm not gonna lie, but you get to tribute 3 your opponent's monsters. So if they manage to get that board with like 3 Colossuses on the field, I've heard of. There's something you could do with, like, somebody mentioned how an instant fusion can go into, like, I think 3 Colossuses or something weird like that. But you have the Super Rare from Circuit Break, which is going for about $4, and then the Ultra from Duelist Pack Battle City for about 12, 13-ish. I mean, in this case, I mean, you're probably going to be citing this card, still citing Wing Dragon of Ra for, Gokis, so this could also be another kind of outing to Thunder Dragons. And then the last card I want to mention, or last thing I want to mention is Bottomless Trap Hole. Just whenever your opponent summons Titan or Colossus, just straight up. Oh wait, no. You can't actually. No, you can't, because it says destroy. It is destructive, because it does say destroy. So, okay, my bad there. Just looking at it, I didn't completely read the card text. I'm sorry about that, but so. Aside from that, though, everything else, you have a good variety of stuff here. Definitely some budget options in there for you budget players who still want to have a fighting chance against Thunder Dragons. I mean, hey, you pay. You could just spend maybe like $10. I mean, and get like 3 dimensional barriers, commons, and then 3 Stormy Mirror Forces for $1 each. You're at 9. You could get kaijus or some of the lower kaijus for about $1. Like, if you're really budget, I would, you could take probably like $10 and get a good bit of stuff off of this list. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that that little notification bell next to it. This way, when my new content comes out, you guys get notified. Hopefully this helps you guys, and I mean, hey, if it comes to it, if you guys want, I'll do more videos like this too. But thank you guys for watching.